Can I keep you in mind? Can I?
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Eb. Welcome back to my channel yet again. So before we get started, as you can see, my brows are already done, and if you want a brow tutorial, I will link one up here in the cards because I do have a recent brow tutorial. Even though my brows are like janky and don't want to cooperate with each other today. What else? My face is already done, and I just recorded a full face foundation, trying out a new foundation. And if you want to see that, I will link that also in the cards. And I didn't do nothing but set my face. I did not contour. And if you see me looking over here, I am looking in the monitor just to get a general look at my face, but I did not contour, highlight, or anything, so my face looks a little crazy. But yeah, so I want to do a eye look today using one of these palettes that I showed you guys I've bought in a haul, and I have about, what is this, 4, 5, I have 5 new palettes. Actually I have 6, but I don't think I'm going to be using this one. I ordered this one off of DH Gates. This is the Kylie Jenner Naughty palette from her Christmas collection. But I'll show y'all real quick. This palette is doo-doo. The quality is terrible. The packaging is terrible. This is what the colors look like. So it'll probably just sit around. I have not used it. I've swatched a few colors, but I do not like the pigmentation of it. But like I said, what do you want when you're getting it from like a knockoff site? Then I also picked up recently, let me show you without breaking up all of my shit. I recently also picked up the It's My Ray Ray palette. And if you don't know, It's My Ray Ray is another YouTuber here on YouTube, duh. And she is beautiful, and she has a palette collaboration with BH Cosmetics. I don't want to blind y'all, but this is what her palette looks like. So I will definitely be giving you guys a tutorial using this palette really soon. And I have these 3 from Hush, and these are Bad Habit palettes. I did touch the Aphrodite palette. I used like 2 or 3 shades from here for my Valentine's Day tutorial. So we'll jump into one of these. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Subculture. This is the Retro Love palette, and this is the dupe for, can y'all see that? For the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette. And this is the Athena palette. I think we'll play with the Athena palette. No, I'm going to use the Retro Love palette. We'll use the Athena palette in another later tutorial. So this is what the palette looks like. Can y'all see that? Those colors are beautiful. As you can see, I did swatch a few. I have no idea in mind what type of look I am going for, so we'll just wing it. But let me just tell you about the palette. Like I said, I did order this palette and the 2, the Athena and the Aphrodite palette from Hush. And if you don't know Hush, Hush is a website. They sell a lot of dupe makeup, especially from the company Bad Habit. Like I said, a lot of dupe palettes from like different companies, Anastasia, Huda Beauty, and things like that. They also had a few palettes that were dupes for like Too Faced, Sweet Peach palette, and stuff like that. And a lot of them are different brands. Like I said, the brands that I have, they're all from the company Bad Habit, and Bad Habit's palettes are amazing quality. Like I said, I didn't go into depth and tell you guys how I like the Aphrodite palette when I used it for Valentine's Day, but the quality of these shadows are bomb. And hopefully my camera is picking up good and doing it justice, because this palette is beautiful. So like I said, it is a dupe for the Subculture by Anastasia. This is called the Retro Love. It has a 12-month shelf life. It's 14 colors in the palette. And I'm trying to tell y'all how much it is in here. It is a cruelty-free product. The net weight is 0.49 ounces or 13.9 grams. And the packaging, like I said, is good quality, as well as the shadows. I'm just all over the place today. So we have 2 duochromes, we have 1 shimmer, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't count. We have 11 mattes. These 2 here. Can you see? Wait. These 2 right here are duochromes. This one here, right there, is a shimmer, and then the rest are mattes. So let's just jump into it. And like I said, I have no idea what type of look I am going for, so we'll just wing it, I guess. So let me just grab a brush really quick. I'm gonna grab my forever favorite. This is the Sigma taper blending brush, my E40. And actually, let me bring you guys in closer so hopefully y'all can see me. So I'm just gonna go in first with a transition shade. Let's see what Flower Power looks like on me. This is Flower Power right here. Let's see if that shows up. I love this brush, but it sheds like a mother. Oh, and there is some I don't know if y'all can see that. There is some kickback from that shade right up in here. Where is it? Right there. So it is a little kickback, but let's see. Shit, forget the kickback. The pigmentation is good. I didn't even prime my eye. You know what? I ain't got no life. I don't got no life. It's okay. I'm not even gonna use a primer today. We're just gonna go in because I already started. But this shade, I did not think it was gonna be that pigmented. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, see that? Like, are we seeing this? Wow. Okay. And I'm just gonna take that up into the brow bone. That is pretty. I think I put a little bit more on that side, so let's just bring some more over here. Damn, that is nice. I did not expect that pigmentation. Wow. Okay, so now that we have that transition shade down, I'm just in awe right now. Oh, and I didn't even tell y'all, this palette cost me $12. This one was $12, and so were the other 2. They were $12 each, if I'm not mistaken. I know this was $12 for sure. So let's jump into the color Rock and Roll. This shade here, this is Rock and Roll. And I'm just gonna take that. No, I'm not gonna use the same brush. Let me grab a different brush. I bought a new brush from Morphe. This is the Morphe M441. And this is what that brush looks like. And I'm gonna take that color Rock and Roll. Tap off the excess because it looks like it's really dark. And let's put that right in my crease. Like such. You see that? That's pretty. Yeah, I like that color. Okay. And I'm gonna go back in with that Sigma brush. And I'm gonna take Flower Power, which was that first shade I used as a transition. And I'm just gonna use that to blend out the edges right above that crease. Color we just put down. So next, I'm gonna take a smaller Sigma brush, and this is a Sigma E45. This is what it looks like. And I'm gonna touch the color Nostalgia. Can you see that? Right there. And that's just like it looks like a dark purple, like a real dark plummy purple. And I just want to put a little bit of that like right here on the edge. And in circular motions, just bring that in. Like I said, it has kickback, but I'm not really getting too much fallout, so that's good. I like it. I like it a lot. I just want to go back in with that same transition shade, Flower Power. Lighten it right here in the beginning. So now I want to take let me grab a concealer to cut up my crease real quick. So I'm just going to take this e.l.f. concealer. Can you see that? And it's really light, but I'm just going to use it to clean up my lid space. And I'm going to just put it on the back of my hand. And this is in the color Light. And then I'm going to go in with the color Peace. That's this shade here. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush from Sonia Kashuk. And I'm just going to use that to set that concealer. And right on top of that, I want to take one of these duochromes. And this is the, can you see that? This color right here is called Icon. And I'm going to take Icon on that same brush, just on the other side. And I'm going to spray the brush with my Morphe setting spray. Or setting mist, excuse me. I'm just going to lightly spray the brush. And apply to the lid. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. And I'm just gonna go back in with the which brush was that? The Sigma E45 that I used that dark color Nostalgia on. And I'm gonna dip lightly back into Nostalgia and just blend it where Icon and Nostalgia meets. Just tap it a little bit and blend it a little bit in the crease, like such. The color Icon is a little chunky, so I did get a little fallout. I'm just gonna sweep it up. Yeah, that looks super cute. So let me go and finish this eye off camera and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back and the other eye is done, as you can see. So now I'm just gonna go in with the color Peace. That's this one here. And I'm just gonna put that in my brow bone, just as a brow bone highlight. So the eyes are done, lashes are on, if you can see. So yeah, so I'm just gonna finish the rest of the face and come back when it's done. So I'll be right back. All right, so I am back and I did contour and I did put on some blush. And for blush, you already know the Lorac Infrared. Contour, I use my ABH contour kits in Tan to Deep. So I do want to share highlighting with you guys. And I'm just going to take my good old Becca Champagne Pop. And instead of using a brush today, I'm going to highlight with my sponge. So I'm just gonna take my Morphe setting mist and I'm just gonna spray the sponge just to get a little bit more, you know, dampy. And I'm just gonna dab it right here in the highlighter. And I'm gonna apply it to my cheek. Like such. I don't know if I can see that. You see how it just like melts into the skin? It doesn't just sit there. Like that. And then that looks so pretty. Yeah. And then I'll just take my finger and put a little on Cupid's bow, like such, and on the bridge of my nose, like such, and on the tip. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Only thing I have to do is put on lower lash mascara and spray my face in lipstick. So I'm gonna spray my face now using the same spray, the setting mist. I'm just gonna take the flat side of my sponge and just press that in. That spray smells so damn good, like, oh my goodness. Take my mascara and just do the bottom lashes quick. And last thing to do is lips, and I have no damn clue what I want to do for lips. But right now we can start with taking off of this lip balm I'm wearing. Right, I'm back real quick. As you can see, I went in with Ho by the Rihanna collection when she came out with her lipsticks, like Riri Roo and stuff. That was the color Ho, and yeah, I like that much better, a little darker. So yeah, this video was entirely too long, but I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you like this look. And before we go, let's just talk about the palette really quick. So like I said in the beginning, this palette is from Shop Hush, or you can also order it from Bad Habit. Bad Habit does have an Instagram page as well. And this palette was $12.99. It was not sent to me. I did purchase it on my own. And it's a dupe for the Anastasia Subculture palette. And this is what the colors look like. And I used the color Icon. I used Rock and Roll. So I used Icon right here, Rock and Roll. I used this, no, I'm lying. I used this color called Peace, this color called Flower Power right here. I used the color Nostalgia. So those are the colors that I used. But yeah, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this little first impressions on this palette tutorial. And I really enjoyed using this palette. And I will be ordering more stuff from Hush and Bad Habit. So I will see you guys in my next video. Later.